O que é sombrinha?
Olá para você que vai ver esse jogo gravado. E aí, Cleiton? Grava pro Cleiton ver.
Nossa, ele já tá aí.
Ele já tá aí.
Oi, Cleiton.
Pergunta como é que ele tá.
Como é que você tá? Cleiton Bacon. Rimou, né? Cleiton Bacon.
Exatamente.
Sim.
Boca. E aí, dá oi, Sueli.
Olá! Boa noite.
Su, você já assistiu essa série chamada Game of Thrones?
Ainda não,
Eu também não tenho ideia.
mas eu já vi que tem umas pessoas bonitas, né?
Como assim? Oh! Oh! Ah, o Cleiton mandou aqui pra você, B. Beleza, B? Eu tô bem, B. Firmando a todos aí. Então, Cleiton, na verdade só tá tu aqui.
E...
Então, vai ser a primeira vez que a gente vai jogar esse negócio aqui que a gente nunca jogou.
Eu acho que deve ser bem fácil.
Pode me dar o controle? É um só?
Posso pegar de volta?
Tô perguntando se é uma pessoa só que
Um
joga.
só que joga.
Nossa.
Eis quem sempre tem alguém. O quê?
Que ilha admira a gente.
Ah, tá bom. Então vamos começar, nunca jogamos esse jogo. Lembrando que esse jogo não tem nada a ver com
Seriado?
com seriado. Claro, não começamos mesmo. Eu admiro o Ave. E aí, Lucas, como é que você tá, irmão? Ah, que louco, pode começar de qualquer lugar. Vamos começar do episódio 1. Su, você começa.
O que tem que fazer?
Não sei, é um jogo que me falaram de perguntas e respostas.
Vixe.
A pessoa vai aparecer, você tem um tempo para apertar um dos botões para responder.
Que emoção! A história traçada pelo seu modo de jogo. Ok. Vou inventar uma história dramática. A casa Forrester foi vassala leal da casa Stark por milhares de anos. Nos limites mais frios da Mata dos Lobos, eles ceifam as árvores raras de pau-ferro. Agora o norte foi corroído pela guerra, as casas rivais querem reivindicar o pau-ferro Forrester por aí. O destino da casa, portanto, é incerto. Ok.
Tá bonito, pelo menos.
Tá legal. Já não queria minha tendinha aí perto dessa galera, não.
Queria até me dar um.
Queria passar lá no meio do mato longe deles.
Você é atacado, você tá no meio da guerra. Isso é um grupo. Você fica longe, você morre.
Não, gente.
The great Jaime Lannister, Kingslayer, Oathbreaker,
Regicida,
brought to
falsário,
his
levado ao
knees
exército
by the
pelos homens
men
do
of the
norte.
North.
and set free by the women.
Libertado pelas
think he done it
mulheres.
himself the way
Pensar
he
que ele
tells
fez
it.
tudo sozinho, do jeito que ele conta que foi.
Lord Forrester's sword
A
won't clean
espada do
itself,
ódio
you know.
não limpa. Não sei o que.
Não está limpa.
Não se limpará sozinho. Vamos pegar.
Make sure it's spotless this time. Lord Forrester won't be
Deixa eu
happy with
sempre
blood and
dessa vez,
brains
senão
all over
ficará
it.
se tiver cheio de
Go on,
sangue.
it's only blood.
Vamos lá.
Now that is a proper
Okay.
sword.
I'll have one like it
Tem uma
myself
espada de
some days.
verdade. Eu teria uma
You
igual a ele. Você
never
nunca
have a
terá
sword
uma
like
espada
that.
como essa.
I say that as a friend. And if we're being honest, you are just a squire.
Por que não?
Why not?
You don't give swords like that to pig
Não
farms.
dou uma espada assim pra criador
I had a hand
de
in it, you know.
A hand in what?
Capturing him.
captura
He was
dele.
nowhere near the
Tava
Kingslayer
nem
at the
perto
Whispering
disso,
Wood.
eu posso
He was so
dizer.
drunk he barely made it out of his tent. Next, he'll tell us he caught Tyrion too.
Shh. Let him finish.
Oh, he'll talk all night if you let him.
You captured the
Às vezes você
Kingslayer.
pode ficar em silêncio.
Well, I had a hand in it.
Aye. A hand round his ankle as 10 others took him down.
See? What do I tell
Não,
you?
pera aí, gente.
Brought him
Foi
to
o que eu
his neck.
disse.
Pera aí. Vê se continua alto, porque precisa escutar eles ainda, porque é um jogo de conversa.
Lord Forrester.
But not before he dragged you halfway across the battlefield on your face.
You're questioning Norrin's honor.
Continuando a honra
I'm questioning Norrin's story.
histórica, que é mais
Grows more
improvável cada vez que
far-fetched
ele
every
conta.
time he tells it.
Get
Ou
your
você
liege lord some
lê pra
wine.
todo
Pegue.
mundo.
Go on.
Ó,
It's your job.
Não
I don't take
recebo
orders
ordens.
from you.
No, but you take
mas
orders
você
from
recebe ordens.
him. Idiot, you're his squire.
Você é escudeiro
Fetch him
dele.
some wine.
Pague um pouco, agora pega um pouco de vinho.
É verdade, viu? Pra deixar
Thank
essa
you,
bocó.
I'll do it.
Celeste.
Norrin's family.
Então, The Last of Us vai demorar um pouco, Ulisses.
For
Lealmente por
Já
século.
rolou algumas vezes aqui.
His honor is beyond
A honra
reproach.
dele é impecável. A
House
casa
Tully
do
is
Tully estará
forever in
sempre
his
em
debt.
dívida com ele.
You've never seen a field
Nunca
plowed so
vieram
well as
uma
the day
terra
the
tão bem arada
Kingslayer
quando o dia
dragged
que
poor
pobre
Norrin
nós pelo
across
campo de
the
batalha.
battlefield.
É assim, tem que ler corrido, não consigo ler muito rápido, não.
Fetch your cup.
Pegue
Tonight
seu
we
copo, hoje de noite
celebrate.
nós celebraremos.
Ó, tem que prestar atenção, tem muito diálogo nesse jogo.
Nossa.
To Robb Stark, the king in the
Robb
north.
Stark, o rei do norte.
Tomorrow, we
Yahoo!
march
Amanhã
on
marcharemos no
Casterly
rochedo do
Rock.
castelo
House Forrester
sob uma
has
imensa
been
honra de
given the
liderar o
greatest
exército do
honor
jovem lobo.
to lead the young wolf's army and ride as the
Marchando com a
vanguard.
vanguarda.
Gods have favoured.
Deus nos favorece.
Onward!
Avancem para o rochedo.
Death to the Lannister!
O inverno está chegando.
Winter is coming.
Vai ter que ser muito rápido.
Let's hope it waits till this
Vamos
bloody
torcer que
war's
ele
over.
espere essa maldita guerra acabar.
Got it.
Não sei o que, Garrett.
Yes, my lord.
Yes,
I
my
need
lord.
you to keep an eye out for Roderick. As his father,
O pai
I
dele
could
não
not be more
poderia estar
proud
mais
of the
orgulhoso do
man
que
he's
ele se
become.
tornou.
On a night like this,
Em uma noite como
men
essa,
find
quem
false
encontra
courage at the
falsa
bottom of their
coragem no
cups.
fundo de um
I'd
copo.
rather he were here.
Prefiro que ele
Yes, my
estivesse
lord.
aqui.
There's also the question.
Mas existe a questão do que será feito em relação a você.
It's been on my mind for a
O que
while
quer
now.
dizer?
What do you mean?
You've served House
Você
Forrester
serviu a
well for
casa
several years
Forrester
now.
Fink por
but I
vários
can't
anos,
expect
mas
you
não
to
posso
squire
esperar que você
forever.
seja escudeiro para sempre.
How shall I reward
Como
your...
Boa,
posso
Lucas.
recompensar
What
sua
can I offer
lealdade?
You served me well.
To bring
Para
honor
honrar essa
to
casa
House
nova,
Forrester, my lord.
You have more honor
tem mais
than
honra do
those who
que
were
quem já
born to
nasceu
it.
com ela.
There were those
E
who
aí,
had
Kleber,
their
seja
doubts.
Não
bem-vindo.
Your
duvido
uncle
que seu
put forth
tio
your name
sugeriu
as my
E aí,
squire.
Medina?
But you've erased
Apagou
those
essas
doubts
dúvidas
entirely. It would be
definitivamente.
an honor to see you riding by
Vamos do lado
Roderick's
de
side in the
Roderick na
vanguard
vanguarda
tomorrow.
amanhã.
Not as a squire, but as
Não
the
como
equal of any
escudeiro, mas
man
igual a
who
todos os homens
serves
que
House
servem a casa
Forrester.
Forrester.
It's well deserved, Garrett.
Não te
Thank you, my lord.
decepcionarei, senhor.
I promise. I won't let you down.
That I don't doubt.
Eu tô bom, Kleber,
For
e
now,
você?
keep this between
Tá bem,
us.
senhor?
We're
Oi,
celebrating tonight.
bem,
I wouldn't want the other squires to feel discouraged.
fiquem
Yes, my lord.
desanimados.
Now go and find
Viu?
Roderick.
Você não
if you
pode
can.
contar pros outros
Ah,
escudeiros
vamos,
que você vai estar.
Thank you.
O que que eu não posso escutar?
Que você vai estar lutando amanhã.
Ah,
Tá
ok.
lá.
Bloody hell.
Empty.
Vazio.
Squire! Fetch us more wine.
Can you give me a hand? Come on. Can I get up to you?
Sem problemas.
No problem.
I have been a squire longer than you.
So,
Beber mais
I
tempo que
outrank
você.
you.
Estou
You should
acima de
help me.
você. Você poderia me ajudar.
Ó, mas já, Medina, coloca isso pra carregar, velho.
More wine. Scrub my
Peguei mais
armor.
vinho, esfregue minha armadura, limpe minhas botas.
Just my luck
Nossa,
to end up with Norin.
azar meu ficar com Norin enquanto você
Let him
serve o
fetch his
Lorde.
own wine for once. He's a drunk, a liar,
Deveria ser
and
pior.
an arrogant prick.
you'd better watch your tongue, Bowen. It
Se
could
você
be
apertar
much
de mesmo, ele
worse.
fica
Fuck
quieto.
do you
Você
know
pode
about
usar
it?
isso às vezes.
Nothing is worse than Norin.
Nada é
See,
pior
that's
que
where you're
Norin.
lucky.
Eles têm
Low
sorte, poucas
expectations.
expectativas. Se eu tivesse
If I'd grown up
crescido
covered
coberto
in
de
pig
merda e
shit,
pouco de
shoveling
lavar,
slop,
talvez
well, maybe I'd
pensasse
think
que
saddling his horse
salvar
was the
o
greatest
cavalo
honor in
dele
the
fosse a
Seven
maior honra
Kingdoms.
dos 7 reinos.
I suppose this beats pig farming. But not by much.
Isso, silêncio.
This is a job for a pig
Trabalho
farmer.
para criador de porcos.
All I'm
Coitado.
saying is,
Quero
at this
dizer
rate we'll
que
never be
nesse
more
ritmo
than
nunca
this,
seremos mais do
which is
que isso, ou
nothing.
seja, nada. A
The
escória da
lowest of the low.
escória.
For all I know, we could be
É onde eu sei
squires
que
for
podemos ser
life.
escudeiros a vida inteira.
Pulling wine around the fucking wedding. What a waste of fucking time.
I'm sick of listening to your whine. With that attitude, you'll never be more than this.
Easy for you to say. Maybe if my uncle
Se
were
eu fosse
Castellan, I'd feel
Castelão,
different.
talvez me
Who
sentisse
my uncle is
diferente.
has nothing to do
Meu
with
tio não
it.
tem nada a ver com isso.
How much further?
Quanto
It's
falta?
right over there.
É bem ali. Casamento vermelho.
Take your time.
You lot have drunk your share. Good thing, Lord Walders.
Que bom que o Lord
In a
Walder
generous mood.
está de bom humor.
Fucking phrase.
Malditos
Tá cansado.
Freys.
Nice night for a wedding.
Bela noite para um casamento.
Todo mundo armado.
Not often he
Menos
finds
ele.
a willing husband for
Não
one
é
of his
sempre que ele encontra
daughters.
um marido disposto a casar com uma.
Não sei, tô vendo os guardas se armando.
Don't expect me to carry it for you, Sir
Carreguei isso para
Garrett.
você, seu...
What? What's
O
wrong?
que foi? Eles estão preparando o ataque, né?
Provavelmente.
What's gotten into you? You're acting rather odd. You've had too much wine.
We have enough wine.
And take the fucking flagon already.
What's wrong with him?
O que há de errado com ele?
Something the matter?
Algum
Bowen,
problema?
we have to go.
You go if you're in such a
Falou,
rush.
Lucas. Abraço.
Avisar o Lorde.
We have to warn
Mas
the
tem que salvar o
others.
outro.
Good luck.
Por que você não salvou ele?
Como é que eu ia salvar ele?
Tava escrito, salvar ele.
Você escolheu deixar...
Muito bom. Bom.
Acho que sim, né?
Aperta pro lado, mulher. Morreu. Você tem que apertar.
Não sei por que eu vou fazer.
Isso.
Ai, tá doido? Vou morrer nessa enrascada desse jeito.
É o cara que tem que salvar.
Esse aí que tem que
É.
salvar?
A gift from the king.
Ó, deve ter coisa pra apertar.
É, R2. E arrasta.
R2, segura.
O que eu faço?
Segura.
Nossa, vai morrer de novo.
Deixou o cara morrer. Agora mesmo.
Não vai nem chegar pra contar a história.
Ready, boys?
Para,
Whoa!
pessoal. Ah,
Shoot that one!
tire naquele
Vai
negócio.
pra cima. Filho, agora
E agora? O que eu vou
R2.
fazer?
Tomou um tiro na cara. Eita, daqui.
Ai! Não, gente, não dá. Esse troço tá muito doido.
Não, fica isso aí.
Repetição.
Eu não vi esse cara morrer.
Continua dali pra você salvar.
Ready, boys?
É o famoso point click esse aqui, gente. Você
Shoot
tira a
that
bola, né? Você
one!
tem que guiar aquela bola.
What?
Assim.
Oh! Uhul! Menos um.
Uma carruagem.
Ajudou. Vai pular na carruagem. Tá escondido aí. Ai, vai ficar aí agachadinho. Calma. E agora?
Aperta X pra continuar.
Uhul.
Vai pra fazer de novo.
Ai, eu não vou conseguir.
Se vira.
Ai, meu Deus, pra onde que eu vou? Como é que aperta aquela bolinha? Como é que mira?
Aqui nesse aqui, no final lá.
Whoa! Shoot that one!
É Game of Thrones, Clay.
What?
Ai,
Você
gente,
tomou outro tiro na cara.
eu não consegui mirar no lugar certo.
A gente percebeu. Você tomou um tiro no olho. Vamos ver o cara morrendo de novo.
Vez do Fred. Defenda aí a civilização. Pô, a gente tem que entrar naquele castelo. Quero ver o que tem lá dentro.
Você acha que vai dar pra entrar no castelo? Os caras estão atacando a gente. Como é que ele vai entrar no castelo?
Shoot that one! What?
É difícil. Vai pra baixo da carrocinha. Incendiado. Agora me pergunto, quem que largou aquela carroça?
Alô, tem rolê.
Rastejo para frente. Como que faz isso?
Com L.
X.
Padrão.
Nada assim. Tô sem armadura.
Ele não tem armadura, ele é escudeiro.
O que é escudeiro?
Escudeiro é o cara...
X.
Eu tô tentando!
Segura o X.
Não é segurar. Ó o cavalinho. Para de atrapalhar o cara, ele tá lutando! Ele morreu com um cavalo. Você deixou o cara morrer, né?
Eu não sei. Por que ele volta?
E aí, John?
Pra onde estão os caras? Não sei.
Não, os caras são os da aldeia dele. Os caras do castelo que atacaram.
Wake up, Garrett.
The Freys. They slaughtered him, my lord.
E aí, John, como é que você tá, velho?
Acho que eu não devia ter deixado morrer aquele primeiro
You
cara.
didn't leave him,
Eu
did
também
you?
acho.
What happened to him?
Tive que deixar.
I didn't leave him.
Mentir.
I couldn't save him.
Find a weapon, quickly!
Pega! Pega a espada rápido, cara, é sua vida! Atravessou uma flecha na armadura!
Fucking
Por
traitor!
que ele tá de armadura?
Acho que foi no buraquinho da manga.
Não, tem buraquinho da manga no meio da armadura. Como é que entrou a flecha no meio? Nossa,
Eles não sabiam fazer essas armaduras direito.
claro que não, Sueli, então pra que usar? Pra ficar pesado? Nossa, que ódio, cara.
Seven hells.
Temos que continuar
We
andando.
have to keep moving, my lord.
I'd never make it. They'll hunt us down like dogs.
Eu vim pra dar um oi, não poderei ficar.
Vixe.
Beleza, John.
Pegou o martelo ali.
Guard this with your life. Return it to Ironrath.
Where it belongs. There's no time to waste.
Espadão.
I'll be damned if I let it fall
Pra mim é
into the
ruim
hands
deixar
of
isso
those
cair nas mãos
traitors.
daqueles traidores.
You have to go.
Tem que
I'll do as you command, my
Farei o que o
lord.
senhor me ordenar.
You have served me well. I
Você
know
serviu
I
muito
can
bem,
count
sei que
on
posso
you.
contar com você.
Tell your uncle
Diga ao seu tio, diga a ele, o bosque do norte não pode
the
ser
North
perdido.
Grove
Ele devia se fingir de
must
morto.
never be lost. Tell no one but
Ele vai
him.
morrer se
Do
ele
you
se fingir de
understand?
Diga
morto.
isso somente a
You
ele,
must swear.
entendeu?
Tell only your uncle
Não
Duncan.
tá pensando que seu tio
The future of the
Duncan, o
house may
futuro da
depend
casa
on
pode
it.
The
depender
North
disso.
Grove, my lord.
Bosque do norte, senhor?
It's those foresters.
On your honor, you must do this for your house. Go!
Go!
Kill
Vai com um
those fucking
machadinho.
foresters.
Por que para pra olhar? Vaza!
With love from Water Frey.
Pra que serve essas armaduras de plástico?
Ah. É, meu filho, já você tá meio quilômetro aí. Ok. Foi embora.
Tá, virou Kung Fu Panda.
Uhul.
É, faz sentido.
Virou Sin City. É um jogo antigo.
Parece uma hora.
Não sei, mas estão construindo uma pontezinha ali. Ó, o Reino do Norte. Aí que você vai, amor.
E aí que eu vou?
Acho que é. Acho que tem gelo.
Uhum.
Parece um relógio. Árvorezinha de Natal.
Ele tá me lembrando do céu. Agora que vai mostrar o início do jogo, né?
Episódio 1. Ferro do gelo. Miguel tá carregando o celular. Isso aí, Miguel.
Isso aí, boa, Medina.
Estrada real. Pela estrada fora eu vou pensar assim. O porquinho. Ah,
Porco.
acho que você deveria voltar para cuidar de porquinhos.
Eu posso ir embora. É.
Você pode voltar a cuidar dos porquinhos. Você pode domesticar eles e fazer um exército de porcos.
Exército.
Tem sangue aqui.
Interessante.
Tá invertido os controles, que raiva.
Blood.
Blood.
Que gênio.
Fresh.
Pode ser do porquinho.
Dom.
É do porquinho, eu acho.
Ixi, ele...
Eu vi o porquinho morto ali atrás.
É, ixi.
Ó, tem lobos atrás de porcos. E pessoas atrás de lobos.
Será que não tem nada na carroça?
E pessoas atrás de pessoas.
O que é essa espadinha do lado ali?
Pera aí que eu vou tentar mudar isso aqui. Bem melhor.
Carroça. Carroça caída. Umas cestinhas.
Quer apostar que vai pular alguma
That's
coisa na
father's
carroça?
car.
Carroça é o quê?
Do meu pai.
É o pai dele.
Tá chegando perto da casa do pai
Lord
dele.
Bolton better give us fucking titles for
Que o
this.
bom Lord Bolton nos deu.
Winter may be coming.
Ele pode estar chegando, mas pelo menos teremos toicinho.
Ele matou o bacon.
Ele tá levando comida dos porquinhos.
Move along, boy. There's nothing for you here.
Father.
I said move on. Unless you want to get fed to the fucking pigs.
Comida pros
I'm going
porcos.
to kill you.
Eu puxei a espada, eu sou mal.
Is that so? You can try if you like, and then we'll feed you to the pigs.
Get off my land!
This is
Saindo das minhas
Bolton
terras.
land now,
Essas terras
boy.
pertencem aos
Lord
Bolton,
Bolton
garoto.
is the new
Lord
warden
Bolton é o
of the
novo
north.
guardião do norte.
I reckon he like a proper
Tenho a
lordly sword
impressão
like
de
that.
que ele adoraria ter uma espada dessas.
Nossa, sem que eu apertei de susto, bolinha.
Quadrado.
No.
I'll have that sword, boy.
Aye. You'll have it.
Nossa, tomou uma muquetada. Ah, mas aí não dá.
All right. Finish this fucking pig farmer.
Pathetic.
Isso. Não conseguiu com esse
Qual
carro.
dos dois? Qual
You're
dos
a pig
dois?
farmer.
Foice.
Isso não é foice. É um gato.
É, melhor.
Caramba!
Isso aí.
Nossa!
Vai assustar eles. Você sabe usar esse negócio. Agora vai com a machadinha. Lá lá.
Isso, ele ficou de costas pro outro.
E o outro não consegue nem segurar a espada tão pesada que é.
Nossa, deu um tackle nele.
Uhul. O cara é bom.
Ai!
Acho que é muito sanguíneo.
É, você quer ir lá pra dentro ver outra coisa?
Clemência. Ele tentou matar a gente 2 vezes.
They'll never survive without me. I
Ma-
have no quarrel with you.
Ó,
I was only following orders.
Ah, acho que
demorou
não.
muito.
Please!
Nossa senhora.
Lord Whitehill will see you hang for this. That much I promise.
Joga o machadinho nele.
Ah, isso aí, vai. Cai fora. A perna dele nem dói mais. Agora vai começar a doer, ó. Ele tem aquela cara de dó.
Não, ele tá correndo já, ele tá de boa.
Father?
Faz um curativo aí. Quer que eu ensine?
Garrett, you survived.
A decepção do pai que ele sobreviveu.
Sua irmã.
She hid.
Ela se escondeu.
Eita, mataram a irmã. Fincaram ela no poste.
Sério?
I tried to
Ali,
stop
ali.
them.
Tentei detê-los.
Daí, Bola, muito filme dela. Muito, Cleito. Tá frio pra caramba. Tá 11 graus aqui agora. O pai morreu, a irmã morreu ali, ó. Viu? Foi-se na irmã ali.
Não, eu não vi.
I'll
Que
kill
bom,
the
você não é
man
pra
who
ver
did
nada.
this.
Eu matei os homens que fizeram isso.
Você já matou 2, meu querido. Só falta 1.
É. Mas tem os outros que estão por detrás. Quer ir lá no quarto ver outra coisa no teu tablet?
Vai lá, vai lá.
Mas algum tablet está sem bateria.
Como tá sem bateria, B?
Tem um pouquinho. Tem
Não, pode ir lá.
Tem 8%.
Então põe pra carregar.
Vai lá, pode mexer no seu tablet, tá acabar a bateria.
It's Garrett!
Isso é
Get the
muito violento pra
castellan!
você.
Tell him
Vai
his
lá.
nephew survived!
Não, vai lá na minha cama, deita lá.
Que agonia que
Garrett.
dá, né? Nossa, eu já tô rastejando.
I was too
Tá
late.
branco. Cheguei tarde demais, todos já
You're already
estavam
dead.
mortos.
Bring the maester. Meet us in the
Traga
Great
uma este,
Hall.
encontre o
Quickly.
grande salão, rápido.
Então, sua vez.
Ah, não, pode ir. Não consigo coordenar essas coisas.
Vai.
2 Whitehill
Por quê?
soldiers?
And a Bolton.
É um Bolton.
They killed my family.
Eles mataram minha
And for what?
família. E a troco do quê?
My sister,
Minha irmã, ela
she was only 8 years
só
old.
tinha 8 anos de idade. Não
This
parecia.
never would have happened with the
Nunca
Starks
teria
in power.
acontecido com os
It's
Starks no poder.
unimaginable. Unacceptable.
É inimaginável,
You have my
inaceitável,
condolences.
meus pêsames.
Thank you, mister.
Obrigado, mestre.
The blade cut
O corte foi
deep,
profundo, mas acho
but
que
I should
conseguirei
be able
salvar
to
a
save a
perna.
leg. Your justice
Au!
was swift.
Sua justiça foi
Some will call it
certeira,
vengeance.
alguns chamarão
No
de
doubt the
vingança.
Whitehills will
Não há
claim it was
dúvida que
murder.
os Nana
It
dirão
was
que
your
foi um
family. I can't say I would have done any different
Família,
than
não
you.
posso dizer que faria
They
diferente.
attacked me.
Me atacaram,
I
tive
had no choice
escolha,
but
não
to
fui me
defend
defender.
myself.
Of course.
É claro,
We
não
can't let the
podemos deixar
white-tails just
simplesmente nos
walk all over
pisotearem.
us. These maggots ought to help prevent
Essas
infection.
larvas ajudarão a evitar.
Hold the wound open for me, would you?
Segura a ferida aberta pra mim.
Eu não gosto de ver isso!
Ui, X seta pro lado.
Ah!
Cara, por que vai botar larva? Isso não faz sentido.
These are dark days, I fear.
São dias
To
sombrios,
lose the
infelizmente.
lord of the
Perderam o
house
Lorde
and
na
the
casa do
eldest
filho mais
son through
velho
such
num
a
ato desprezível
despicable
de
act
traição.
of treachery and betrayal.
De quê?
Traição.
Greater houses than ours have
Casas
fallen in
maiores
times
que a
such
nossa
as
já
this.
caíram em tempos
The late
como
Lord
esses.
Forrester was a
O
good
falecido
man.
Lord Forrester era
Poor
um homem
Roderick, a serious man, but he
sério,
would
mas
have made a
seria um
good
bom
lord.
lord.
Well, what do we do now?
The future of this
Deve
house
ser o
is
pai
in
dele.
Lord Ethan's hands
Tudo dessa
now.
casa está nas mãos do
Although he is
Lorde,
young,
apesar de ele
he's
ser jovem,
altogether
totalmente
unprepared to
despreparado
lead.
para liderar.
Right. This might hurt a
Mas acho que vai
bit.
doer um pouco.
Hold
Onde
this
que
for
tá,
me, will
B?
you?
Procura?
Que nojo, eu concordo contigo, Medina.
I understand from your uncle that Lord Forrester saved your life.
He did.
Sim.
Rather odd, though, that he chose to
Um tanto
save you,
estranho
his
ele
squire, and
escolher
not his
salvar
son
você, o
Roderick.
escudeiro, e não Roderick, o próprio filho.
Not that Roderick couldn't handle
Não que
himself.
Roderick não
He's
pudesse
as
cuidar
good with
de
a sword as
si.
any man I've seen.
É um
It's
dos melhores que
unfortunate
já
the
vi.
Citadel doesn't train
Infelizmente, a
maesters in the art
cidadela
of
não treina mestre na
warcraft.
arte da guerra.
That's not how it happened.
Não foi
Roderick
assim
had
que
already
aconteceu. Roderick já
fallen.
estava caindo.
Well, I'd imagine Lord Forrester would
Imagina que o
sacrifice
Lord
himself to
Forrester
save
queria
anyone
salvar
from his
qualquer um
house.
dessa casa
by all
nobre ou
low.
humilde.
Lady
Não é bem
Forrester
assim.
will be here any
Senhorita
moment
chegará a
now.
qualquer momento.
I'd like you to walk for me first.
Gostaria
To
que
see if you can
caminhasse.
put any weight on
Vamos ver
that
se
leg.
consegue colocar algum peso.
Go on. Don't stop now.
Bernardo, não!
It's better to let the blood circulate.
Não deixar o sangue circular.
Árvore. As árvores somos nós.
The Ironwood Grove.
Bosque de pau-ferro.
O que isso quer dizer?
Esse é um bosque bem
Ele manca pouco.
resistente.
Tapeçaria.
B, vem ver se tá aqui na sua cama o teu tablet.
Lord Forrester. It was an honor to squire for him.
Foi uma honra.
Gregor the Good.
Gregor, o bom.
Roderick. He was
Roderick,
our best warrior by far.
nosso melhor guerreiro.
Talia and Ethan. I suppose Lord
Lord
Ethan now.
Ethan agora, suponho.
Asher.
Asher.
Exiled to Essos,
Felizmente
unfortunately.
exilado em Essos.
Lady Forrester.
Senhora
She's
Forrester.
always been kind to
Ela
me.
sempre foi gentil comigo.
Treated me like I was a Forrester
Tratando como se
myself.
fosse um forrasteiro.
Mirror.
O Forrest.
Still in
Mira,
King's Landing, I suppose.
acho que ainda está em Porto
Although,
Real.
I wonder if
Mas
they'll
me
bring her
pergunto se
home.
eles a enviarão de volta, não sei pra onde.
Pra casa. Só de pensar que tem lava na perna dele. Ah, que nojo.
Não, não tinha, né? Eles colocaram.
Right.
Então, por isso.
Ryan.
Never easy being the fourth
Nunca é
born
fácil
son.
ser o quarto filho.
You seem to be
Parece que
favoring
está
it.
mancando.
Always sad to
Triste
see
que
a
um
warrior
guerreiro
lose a
perder
leg.
a perna.
I'm fine, Maester Otingren.
Estou
Look,
bem. Veja o que eu
I'll
lhe
show you.
mostrarei. Balde.
Tocar.
Rather cute little creatures, aren't they?
I guess.
Acho que sim.
Ai, que nojo.
Ui. Ui. Ele não fez uma cara bonita. Ervas de cura. Curativo.
Ah, ele meteu a mão assim na caruda.
É bom levar isso aí, né?
Ele não é dele, ele tá roubando.
This might help.
Talvez isso ajude.
It's a good thing you've done,
Trazer de
bringing that
volta para
back to
casa
House
foi
Forrester.
gesto notável.
By right, that belongs to
Por
Lord Ethan
direito,
now.
agora pertence ao Lorde.
That sword has been handed
Aquela
down through
espada
50
é passada de
generations
geração em
of
geração de
Forresters.
família, 50 gerações.
Did your leg feel weak?
Está
Não.
sentindo a perna? Não, só queria
just
lhe
wanted to ask you.
perguntar.
Why do the Whitehills hate the Forresters?
I think it's safe to say the feeling is
Não há
mutual.
dúvidas quanto
There's
ao
been
sentimento
enmity
é
between
mútuo.
the two
Existem
houses
amizades
for
das
as long
duas
as
casas
anyone
desde
can
sempre,
remember.
não?
I don't doubt someone
Duvido que
killed
alguém tenha
someone, which
matado
led to
alguém,
more
o que
killings
levou a
of
mais
someone's,
mortes de
and then,
alguns
well,
e
here we are.
aqui estamos.
The Whitehills want Forrester Ironwood.
Ah, they'd take it all if we'd let
Eles
them,
tomariam
especially
se
now
não
with the
deixassem,
Boltons in
principalmente
power.
agora com
And
os
proceed to
Boltons
clear
no
cut
poder.
every last inch of it until there's
Avançariam
nothing
dele,
left,
mas estão
just as
sendo
they've done
dessa forma
before.
que fizemos antes.
Can I go now?
I believe your leg will be fine.
Acreditamos que
Only
sua perna
time
vai
will
ficar
tell,
bem, o
but
tempo dirá, mas
Lady Forrester.
Lady Forrest.
Welcome home, Garrett. We're all
Garrett,
relieved
tá.
to know you
Obrigado
survived.
por ver que você
Thank you, my
sobreviveu.
lady.
Talia asked to see you.
Garrett, I heard what
Queria saber o que
happened.
aconteceu.
Is it true?
É verdade?
Your family...
Your family?
Que a espada é da
So
família,
sorry.
vai passar de geração.
Me too.
Ela se volta rápido.
Off to bed now. Hurry
Agora já
on.
pra cama, vamos.
Não é o tio dele, é?
Garrett was just telling me how valiantly Lord Forrester fought to the end, even when all was lost.
Mesmo quando tudo estava
I'm
perdido.
sure Lady Forrester would like to
Senhora
know.
Forrest gostaria de saber.
You saved my life, my lady.
Ele salvou minha vida,
Yet
né?
not Roderick's.
Mas não salvou Roderick.
You were with Roderick, no?
Você estava com Roderick,
I'm
não
sure
estava?
it was
Tenho
chaos and
certeza que
confusion.
estava.
But if you can remember anything,
caos.
I'm sure Lady Forrester would like
Tenho
to
certeza que a
know.
senhora Forrest
Ei.
gostaria de saber.
He fought valiantly, my lady.
Of course he did.
Claro
He
que
was
sim,
House
né?
Forrester's best.
Ele era o melhor da casa.
This has been so incredibly
Tem sido
difficult
tão
for
difícil para
us,
nós, principalmente
especially
para
the
as
children.
crianças, mas
But I
disseram-me
was
que você foi o
told-
último a ver
I was
o
told you were the last to see my
meu
husband
marido com
alive.
vida.
Yes, my lady.
Yes,
I know it may be difficult to remember,
Sei que deve
but
ser
if I may
difícil
ask,
de lembrar.
was there
Mas se me
anything
permite
he
perguntar,
said?
ele disse alguma coisa?
Any last words before he passed? If you can
Oscar do
remember.
Norte.
He said he loved you.
That's very kind of you to say. You have the Forester's sword.
This belongs with Ethan now. He's the new lord of the house.
Ele é o novo lorde da casa. Ethan.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Garrett.
Garrett.
Of course,
Ow.
my lady.
It demands a response.
It's too
Exige uma
dangerous,
resposta. É
especially now.
perigoso demais, principalmente agora. Hora de comprovar nossa
I'll be
força.
sure it's given to
Certificarei
Ethan.
que seja dado ao Ethan.
Duncan, this was our
Essa é a
land.
nossa terra,
They were
nosso
our
povo, a sua
people.
família.
Your family.
Duncan, não sei o quê.
I share your outrage, Sir Royland. I
Porque
do. But now is not the time to
Não é hora de
provoke the
provocar.
Whitehills. Not with Ramsay
Não
Snow
com-
coming to see us bend the knee.
The hell with Ramsay
Então,
Snow, that
é
bastard.
paralela, na verdade. Ela não.
Garrett, you
Ela
understand
tem os
this,
acontecimentos
You
do,
killed a
do,
Bolton,
da
and
série,
Ramsay
mas
Snow
ela não
will want his
interfere.
retribution.
Ela é a parte.
We're the ones that should be
Não
demanding
deveria exigir
retribution.
reparação?
This happened on Forrester land.
They killed my family.
And they'll pay for what they've done.
Pagarão pelo
That
que
much
fizeram.
I
Isso eu
promise.
prometo,
But
mas agora não é
now
hora
is not
para
the time
vingança.
for vengeance.
It's not now. When?
Se não é
We have to
agora,
be smart.
teríamos
Ramsay
que ser
Snow will
espertos.
be here
Chegará
within the
dentro de uma
week.
semana.
And what would you have us do?
O que quer que façamos?
Nothing.
Nada?
I would have us use our
Seria melhor
heads
usarmos a
while they're
cabeça
still
enquanto ele ainda
attached to our
está grudado nos
shoulders.
nossos ombros.
Garrett has lost as much as anyone
Garrett
else within
sofreu
these
perdas
walls.
com muitos
Maybe you
sacrifícios
can
dos
talk
muros,
some
talvez
sense
possa
into
colocar
your
pouco
uncle.
de
Garrett's
juízo.
suffered enough already.
já sofreu
You asked too
bastante.
much of the
He
boy.
deserves to be heard.
Merece ser ouvido.
It was his family they killed.
We
Assassinaram
should
a família
demand
dele.
justice.
Temos que exigir
Aye.
justiça.
Justice on their terms, which means they'll have your head.
Eles arrancarão
Justice
a
is
cabeça. A
taken,
justiça se
not
conquista, não se
demanded.
exige.
Then what's to be
Então, o
done?
que podemos fazer?
Ultimately,
Lord Ethan que
it will be for
decidirá.
Lord Ethan to decide.
He's just a boy who can barely hold a sword. He
Ele não
knows
tem a menor
nothing
ideia
of
de
how
como
to
liderar.
lead men.
He is the
É um
lord of
garoto.
this house,
Esse Lorde da
and he
casa
needs
precisa
our help.
nossa ajuda.
It's
Já é
bad
ruim o
enough the
suficiente,
Boltons
temos
would
que
have
nos
us bend
ajoelhar
the
para
knee
os
and swear
Boltons e
fealty.
jurar.
But now,
Lealdade.
this,
Mas agora
I'll accuse
isso,
you of murder,
eles
and us
acusarão,
of protecting
seja
you.
assassinato, e nos acusarão. O garoto está apenas se
I'm not
defendendo.
faulting him for what he did.
I'd have done the same,
Ele
as
teria
any
feito o
man
mesmo,
would.
como qualquer um faria.
It's just the excuse Ramsay Snow would need to put
Desculpa,
us to the torch
deveria
and
nos
kill us
colocar
all.
na
I'd like to
fogueira,
see them try.
matar.
I'm
Gostaria
afraid
de
it's a risk we cannot
termos
take.
que seja o risco
Which is
que
why
eles
you
correram. É
cannot
isso
stay.
que não pode,
Cannot stay.
não pode ficar.
Duncan, the
Duncan.
boy has suffered
O garoto já
enough.
sofreu bastante.
Where would I
Mas para onde eu
go?
iria?
The one place beyond the
Para o
reach
único
of even
lugar
House Bolton.
além do alcance da casa Bolton.
You're sending him to the
Você
war.
mandará para a muralha?
Boy's done
O garoto não
nothing
fez
wrong.
nada de
Not in the
errado.
eyes of the Boltons.
Não aos olhos
I'm afraid it's the only solution.
Temo que seja a única
Especially
solução,
now,
principalmente
when the
agora
house
que a
is so
casa está tão
vulnerable.
vulnerável.
I'll do what's best for the house.
Farei o que for melhor para a casa,
So
então
I'll
eu
go.
irei, não tenho medo.
I'm not afraid.
I know it doesn't seem fair.
Sei que
But it is what's
parece
best.
injusto, mas é melhor eu fazer.
That settles it then.
You can have my horse.
Pode
And
ficar
I'll
com o
see
meu
you
cavalo.
have plenty of
Eu
food.
me certificarei
But
de
we
que
haven't
tenha
much
bastante.
time. The White Hills will come looking for you.
Deixa! Ah, acontece, mano. Tá todo mundo atrás dele, agora é a hora dele fugir.
Were it up to me, I'd gladly drive a sword through Lord Whitehill's heart if given the chance. I would. And God's willing, someday I will. But for now, I have House Forrester to consider first. Lord Forrester would be proud that you're putting the interests of the house ahead of your own. Many of Lord Forrester's best men have volunteered for the war. His own great-uncle was a ranger with the Night's Watch.
You're the only family I have left.
In my heart, I know I'll see you again.
I've been waiting for the right moment to tell you.
What? What is it?
It's important. Lord Forrester asked me to give you a message. He said, the North Grove can never be lost.
Sorry. You caught me by surprise. It's not often discussed, if ever.
What is the North Grove?
Most don't even know it exists. They think it's just a myth made up by wildlings and fools, and it's better kept that
Boa,
way.
Vegino.
You haven't told anyone else, have you? This is important, Garrett. I need to know the truth.
Of course not. I told no one.
Well done. Lord Forrester was right to put his trust in you. From this day forward, this will be our secret. But soon, I may need your help.
But
I can't say anything more just yet. Just know the North Grove may very well be vital to the future of this house. But don't breathe a word of it to anyone at the wall. Become a ranger if you can. It will help.
Que agonia, mano.
Iron from ice.
Iron from ice.
Remember, you represent House Forrester. Your actions at the wall will reflect the honor and dignity of the house.
I'll serve with honor.
I know you will.
Gente, que agonia esse jogo. Tô lembrando muito o Age of Origins com esse tema medieval e essas conversas. Eu nunca joguei Dragon Age.
Garrett, wait!
Uou, o emblema da família.
Be safe.
Agradece, porco. Fala obrigado, jumento. Nossa, que filha da mãe. Que isso?
Ethan? Ethan!
Esse é o capítulo 2?
I couldn't find him. Could you?
He hides too well, and if he were smart, he would reveal himself.
I don't like this game anymore. Maybe something happened to him.
Ethan's fine. He's just forgotten this is a game.
I win.
Congratulations, your lordship.
Don't worry. It's just a game, Ryan.
Stupid game. I don't like it.
He was worried you were gone.
I thought we'd never find you again.
I'm right here. And I promise
Yeah, bring
I'm not
us.
going anywhere.
I wish Mira was here. And Asher. And Roderick.
I do too. But Mira's in King's Landing and...
Can't she come home? I don't want her to die too.
Ryan, she's perfectly safe, I promise you.
I don't want Garrett to die either. Maester Ortengrin said he got sent to the wall. I'll miss Garrett. He was nice.
I don't know what he did to get sent away like that.
He won't get hurt.
He got hurt by those Whitehill men.
Você não tá ajudando,
No one
menina.
will tell me what Garrett did, but it must have been serious. I heard Duncan and Sir Royland talking. They said someone will come here looking for revenge.
Everyone's worried about you, but I'm not. I know you'll protect us.
Who said they're worried about me?
Well, Sir Royland for
Só
one.
enrola essa série. Cara, eu não vi até hoje. Eu preciso começar a ver.
And he calls you a milksop.
Sir Royland forgets himself. After all, you are the lord of the house now.
I don't care what he says. I can protect you.
What does milksop mean?
I don't know. But I know it's not good.
O que significa
Ethan, you should
marica?
let Sir Royland teach you how to wield a sword, like a man. He taught Roderick and Asher, and he even showed me how to fight. Properly, I mean.
A lord should know how to fight.
Remember when we were younger? When we all used to play here? You, me, Roderick, Asher. We'd all be out here for hours.
Yeah. Where was I?
You weren't born yet.
We had so much fun. But then, well, then everything changed. Roderick became so serious, the Lord in training, and he never smiled anymore. And Asher just got angry at everything. Promise me you won't be like that. Please, just be you. I like you the way you are. I know a lord has many responsibilities, but you don't need to be like them.
I don't want to get angry.
Ninguém quer
But
mudar.
I may have to. Father did sometimes.
But you're nice. Everybody says that about you.
Faz sentido. São vários filmes aqui.
Since you're the new lord, you can do anything you want.
Pois é, Medina.
Everyone will have to do as you say.
Então posso.
I could have all the sweets I want.
If only it were that simple. It would be nice if someone did what I wanted for once.
It's not how it works.
Well, that's how it should work. You are the lord.
Lord Ethan, you're needed in the Great Hall at once. Quickly, on your feet.
Que saco.
What's the matter?
Lord Whitehill has arrived, unannounced and certainly unexpected. He's come demanding justice.
Can't he meet with Duncan? He is the Castellan.
Stay with us. Please, Ethan.
He's demanding an audience with the Lord. We really must go.
It's your decision. You are the Lord.
If I were lord, I would command Ethan to stay with his family.
Fine. If that's what's required of me.
Very well then.
Boa, Medina. Mais legal, ele tinha que ir pra frente, ele vira as costas e vai pro outro lado, não faz o menor sentido.
They showed up unannounced. Lord Whitehill is in a lather. I assume you explained to Lord Ethan why they're here?
Business with Garrett. I told him.
Lord Whitehill knows Garrett is a squire to this house. Or was, I suppose.
Was. It makes no difference. The Whitehills were clearly in the wrong, so don't give him any satisfaction. Out there, you were decisive and firm. Now do it again with these bastards.
Let's not do something rash. Things are bad enough as it is.
What should I say to him?
Tell him and his men to leave.
Now is not the time to anger Lord Whitehill any more than he already is. He's got 5 times as many men, and the backing of House Bolton.
All the more reason to stand up for ourselves. Only
Exatamente, Cleito. Cara, esse jogo tá me dando agonia, na moral. Eu também tô achando que vou matar ele, Medina.
Lord Ethan, is it? My condolences for your father and brother.
Foram vocês que mataram
Lord
eles.
Forrester was no friend to me or my house, but to his family it's still a loss.
Thank you, Lord Whitehill.
My only regret is I wasn't there to drive the dagger into his heart myself. I've been waiting for this day all my life. The Forresters finally get their due.
I may be young, but I'm not so easily fooled. You're trying to rile me, but it won't work.
Young? You are that boy. Too young to know when you're in over your head. And no bread and salt! What kind of fucking house receives a lord with no fucking bread and salt? You bloody amateur. No courtesies. I should have expected as much.
My apologies. Please forgive us.
Forgive you? Not likely. You Forresters have shit on us for generations. Well, now the Starks are no longer around to have your back, are they? We're the power in the north now.
Roose Bolton is the Warden of the North.
Aye. And we've been his bannermen for 5 fucking centuries. You cunt.
Lord Ethan, you're losing control of this.
That's enough, Lord Whitehill.
I'm not finished. Maybe if you hadn't been so fucking greedy with the ironwood, things would have been different between us.
You squandered your share.
Our share was taken from us. We had no fucking choice but to harvest what was left.
What is it you want, Lord Whitehill?
Your man, the squire. We were minding our own business, keeping the king's peace, as his lordship here said, when your man attacked us for no reason.
Hear that? Attacked for no reason.
Garrett was only defending himself.
Then you admit it was your man who killed my men? And a pig farmer at that. How do you answer for your squire, Lord Ethan? He acted in your name. And you are the lord of this house.
We lost people too, Lord Whitehill. Your men murdered his entire family.
You lost pig farmers, not soldiers. The soldiers worth 100 of their type. Where's the fucking coward who killed my men? I know he's here. What have you done with him?
I took care of it. He received his punishment and it's done. He's gone.
What? Gone? That was my justice to deliver, boy, and you denied me of it. I'm not leaving until I have my justice. Now bring me the coward who did it, or you'll answer to Roose Bolton. What kind of fucking house is this?
A house of honorable men.
Lady Forrester.
You bellow like a wounded boar, Lord Whitehill. Have you forgotten your manners?
I mean no disrespect to you, my lady, considering your losses and all. But this This is not over.
It's over when my son says it is.
Thank you for coming, Lord Whitehill.
Ethan is Lord of Ironrath now. By rights, his word is law here. If that displeases you, then I trust you can find the door.
That lad may be lord of this house, but Lord Bolton will have the final say. I'll send him a raven letting him know a Forrester man killed one of his own. That the new Lord Forrester lied to my face and denied me my justice. Then we'll see whose word is law.
We're in the right, Lord Whitehill. Remember that.
Sem motivo. Ô, minha Dina, você tá mais bravo que eu.
Your son did well, my lady. He kept his wits while Lord Whitehill lost his temper. A lesser man would have been rattled, but Ethan here held his ground.
You were brave, my son, but you'll need to be braver still when Ramsay Snow arrives to see you bend the knee. Prepare a raven. We need to send word to Mira in King's Landing at once.
Não, dormi não. Eu tô lendo, cara. Pô, eu fiquei bravo. Eu tô apertando os negócios aqui. Cara, que jogo agoniante, cara. Vocês estão me ouvindo?
And Lady Marjorie's betrothal to the king may be enough to keep the Boltons at bay, if it's presented to her as it should be.
Cara, que joguinho legal, velho. Mas ao mesmo tempo extremamente agoniante. Ah, que legal. Agora eu sou uma mulher. Muita enrolação. Cara, eu achei da hora. Eu não achei enrolado, não.
It was very kind of Lady Marjorie to give this to me. It once belonged to Lady Elena.
Carta de quem? Carta inacabada.
Father, much excitement here in King's Landing for the coming wedding. Lady Marjorie has proven to be quite popular throughout the city. I do wish you and Mother could come, although I know it would be impossible under the circumstances. I miss all of you, and I look forward to the day you can.
Então, mas eu tô gostando muito desse jogo, cara.
Asher sent me this coin to remember him. What a strange place, Esses.
Então vamos para o livro da família.
Ethan made this for me.
Que lindo, cara. Vamos dar uma olhada na janela.
King's Landing. I wonder if it's sunny at Ironrath today.
Então ela está desconfiada de uma janela. Carta da mãe.
It troubles me to even ask this of you.
Porque é velho. Medina, antigamente é o que tinha, mano.
She is our best hope and can be a powerful ally, especially now when your family so desperately needs her help.
Eita, não gostei. Eu não quero abrir.
One moment.
Oh, sorry, milady. I didn't mean to disturb you. I can come back later if you'd like.
Jogo para apresentação.
No, it's fine.
Eu não sei se eu fiz cagada deixando ele entrar.
begging your pardon, milady, but you all right?
Jurei que ele ia empurrar ela
If
da
you don't
janela.
mind my asking, you seem rather upset.
I'm fine, thank you.
Of course, milady.
Você se esquivou da pergunta.
Please hurry if you can. Lady Marjorie will be here any minute.
Of course, milady.
Você viu o que tem pra hoje, naquela época.
You work for Lady Marjorie?
É, bem dessa, Cleito.
I may be wrong, but it seems like you do. Sorry. My apologies for even asking. I saw Lady Marjorie just this morning, outside the Royal Sept, talking to Queen Cersei.
Cersei?
Mas bah, bem dessa, Medina.
They appeared to be having some sort of disagreement. I couldn't hear much, but it was definitely an argument.
Why are you telling me this?
I heard them arguing about House Forrester and...
House Forrester?
Eu queria uma visão dessa, hein?
Forgive me if I was mistaken. I hope you're not in any kind of trouble. Most people don't tend to notice a call boy. Not in King's Landing, with so many lords and ladies about. You see and hear all sorts of things when people don't even know you're there.
Uou.
Good night, milady.
Pegou pesado, hein? Ele usa o poder da força pra fechar a porta. Ele não puxa a porta com a mão.
Lady Marjorie, you're early.
I was hoping there would be time for us to talk. Come, there's something we must discuss.
Hum...
From the day you arrived in Highgarden, I've thought of you more as a friend than as my handmaiden. A dear friend, in fact.
Thank you, my lady.
And you know how I feel about what's happened to your family. I feel your pain as if it were my own. What you've suffered is beyond imagining.
You're very kind, my lady.
Of course, Mira, but you must not despair. We will get through this. You must understand there are limits to what I can say, especially here in King's Landing, now that I am to be queen. To have a handmaiden from the north whose family fought for Robb Stark. It raises questions at a time I can least afford. Cersei herself cornered me this morning outside the Royal Sept. She mentioned the northern girl in my service, and she painted you a traitor. She was very pleased with herself.
What does she intend to do?
She intends to make you miserable, knowing that will make me miserable as well. She demands an audience. She wants an apology of some sort. For what, I don't know, but she's waiting for us now, and I promised I would bring you to her. I wouldn't ask this of you if it were not important. I cannot afford any conflict with Cersei with the wedding so near.
What do I say?
Find a way to appease her. Humor her. Tell her what she wants to hear.
Agradece,
See if
Bocó.
the Queen Regent is ready to receive us.
Zoiudo.
You'll be fine. I know you will. You may feel one thing, but you must say another.
Tá. Isso é um ótimo conselho.
Good luck.
Cara, imagina como era mentira. Tropetão. Moto tapetão. Quem que tava com tapete? Mano, mas esse jogo é lindo, cara. Olha que animação linda. Ah, entendi. Putz, eu não teria capacidade. Oh.
Ah, Lady Marjorie. Aren't you looking lovely this evening?
Lord Tyrion. Your Grace? With your permission,
Não tem internet, gente. Não tem videogame, não tem luz elétrica.
I am honored, Your Grace.
Yet not honored enough to kneel, I see.
House Forrester is a northern house loyal to the king.
Are they?
I beg your pardon, Your Grace.
I wasn't talking to you.
Nossa.
I want to hear from the girl. Is your family loyal to the king?
Perhaps you should ask the new Lord Forrester.
He's not here, is he? She is.
House Forrester's loyalty to the crown never wavers, Your Grace.
O anão esse eu conheço. Esse anão é...
For centuries, the Forresters have been loyal bannermen to House Stark. A house of traitors.
They are noble, not traitors, Your Grace.
Oh, you northern girls tire me. Always quick to make your opinion known, with no thought or consideration for your proper place.
Lady Mira is northern, Your Grace, and new to King's Landing and its politics. She speaks her mind, but means no offense, Your Grace.
Is your house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
Yes, Your Grace. Absolutely.
Eu tô fazendo que ela mandou o contrário.
Despite the fact Roose Bolton allied with Walder Frey, if it was me, I'd find it difficult to so quickly forgive the men who killed my father. Old allegiances are not easily abandoned, but now that the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances. There are ships and shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for his armies. I'm told there are others who would happily serve that purpose, but I trust we can rely on House Forrester.
Forrester Ironwood does seem rather unique.
Yes, Your Grace.
It would be a shame to see it fall into the hands of another house. I imagine you'd do almost anything to prevent that from happening, wouldn't you? Ask any Lannister, and they'd do whatever was necessary to save Casterly Rock. It would be unfortunate to see another house lay claim to what's yours.
Yes, Your Grace. I would do anything.
I see.
Eu tô fazendo o contrário do que ela mandou.
It's not as if she fought beside the Starks, wielding a battle axe for the Northern Army.
It raises an interesting question, I
Putz.
suppose. Can we truly blame those who end
Mas
up
se ele não descarregar já tá bom, Medina.
Our dear Marjorie here was betrothed to Renly Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms. Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held accountable?
I'm sure she regrets it.
Perhaps. Perhaps not.
If there's a point to this, I hope you find it quickly.
Loyalty can be such a hard thing to define. This city alone is filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves, pretending to be something they're not. Who knows what lurks within their hearts? You are a girl from the north, here in service to Lady Marjorie. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question. And if your loyalties were to become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve, what would you do then?
I'm sure she would...
Let the girl answer the question. Go on.
I would be true to the king, Your Grace.
Well said. I was beginning to worry you didn't have your priorities straight.
She is a threat to the crown, isn't she? The most dangerous handmaiden in all of King's Landing.
I'm not quite sure what to make of her. Not surprising, I suppose, for a northern girl. But not very encouraging either.
Medina, eu não consegui entender o que você escreveu.
I'd like a word with you, if I may.
Of course, Your Grace.
I'll walk you out. This may come as a surprise, but I met your father once, at the tourney at Lannisport. Even then he didn't trust Roose Bolton. We only spoke briefly, but your father struck me
Internet
as an honorable
e
man.
videogame. Eu sobreviveria fácil se
You
tivesse.
have my condolences for his loss. These would be trying times for your family, even under the best of circumstances.
These are trying times, my lord. My family fears what might happen now that the Boltons rule the north.
They must still answer to the crown. You shouldn't forget that, nor should they. That certainly took courage. To so publicly declare your loyalty to Joffrey for all to hear. Poor Lady Marjorie was humiliated, although Cersei seemed quite pleased. It was quite the first impression. I, of course, found it all highly entertaining.
I was trying to appease her.
I think that was clear to everyone. My sister and I have our differences. She takes great pleasure in her little charades. I take mine in thwarting them. We must find our amusements where we can. She threatened to give your ironwood to another house. It is the Master of Coin who decides such matters. The crown needs boats. Boats need wood, and I speak for the crown in this regard, not her. I suppose the crown could be persuaded to secure ironwood from House Forrester. Lady Marjorie might not look favorably on such an alliance, and it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you and your house. Are you willing to risk that? It may be far too dangerous.
I'm sorry, Lord Tyrion, but it's a risk I cannot afford.
I admire your discretion. Now, if you'll excuse me, I promised Sansa I would join her for dinner tonight. 3 beautiful bottles of Dornish wine await my arrival. The mere thought of them makes me thirsty already.
Good night, Lord Tyrion.
Just be careful. This is not the North. King's Landing can be a nest of vipers to the uninitiated.
Todos os atores de Game of Thrones estão virando vilões na Marvel. Sério? É mais um motivo pra eu ver aí, porque eu gosto dos vilões da Marvel pra caramba.
Mira, I was worried. How was it?
Cersei has a way of looking at you as though you're nothing. It's more than a little intimidating. Sorry, I shouldn't have asked. Lady Marjorie has spent the entire day working on seating arrangements for the wedding. Of course, you and I are seated way at the back, here with the 4th cousins and the 9th-born sons. Ah, Sir Jaime, I wouldn't mind tarnishing that white cloak of his. What? It's true. And Oberyn Martell, the Red Viper. I'm told he has a paramour, which I doubt is Dornish for wife.
You'll get us in trouble.
We're just having some fun. Perhaps Lady Marjorie could make the right introductions. Who knows? We might meet our future husbands. Although, marrying a king, I can only imagine what that would be like.
Ah, não sonha, né, pobre? Não sonha.
Would you marry Joffrey if it meant you'd become queen? He does have a certain look about him, and he's always treated Lady Marjorie well.
I don't want to be queen, no matter who I'd have to marry.
Don't want to be queen? You northerners. You'd make a perfect scepter. Well, I would marry him. Imagine the power you would have as queen of the 7 kingdoms. I might even allow you to be my handmaiden.
Nossa senhora, hein? Que amiga.
Let's see, who else should we marry off? Brienne of Tarth and Tyrion Lannister. What a perfect match. Sir Bronn and...
What are you doing? Well? Sarah?
I'm sorry, my lady.
As am I. We shouldn't have been messing about.
This is not a game. It's a battle plan. Allies and enemies can be made with every move. Yet they say it is men who are powerful. The Queen was pleased by your display, Mira. I'm just glad it's over. King's Landing can be exhausting sometimes. There's always someone to please or some perceived slight to smooth over. I fear it will only get worse when I am queen.
Once they know your true heart, the lords and ladies will have no choice but to love you.
Do you agree?
It doesn't matter what you feel. It only matters what you say.
You learn very quickly. You were brave agreeing to obey the Boltons. That cannot have been easy. I know you must fear what Lord Bolton might do to your family. I do appreciate your willingness to appease her, as difficult as it may have been.
Thank you, my lady. There's been something on my mind. Something important. I did have a favor to ask of you in return.
Whatever you wish to say, you can say it in front of Sarah. There are no secrets between us.
It's about my family.
I trust her.
I prefer to speak with you alone.
Boa. Gente, tudo que é assim você fala.
Go on. Ask.
Forgive me, my lady. I wouldn't otherwise ask this of you, but my mother insisted. It's about my family.
Ramsay Snow. What would you have me do?
My mother fears our family will suffer if Ramsay is left to do as he likes. She thought, if a raven could be sent to the Boltons to let them know House Forrester has the protection of the crown. I know it's a lot to ask of you, and I wouldn't otherwise, but she insisted.
That is no small request, especially now.
I know, my lady, and I wouldn't ask this of you otherwise. But my mother has left me no choice. She insisted.
Joffrey knows only too well your family fought for the Starks. And now you would have me ask him to intervene. Is the situation that dire? Joffrey will not look favorably on such a request.
I will forever be in your debt. My family will forever be in your debt.
I don't know, Mira. If Cersei were to find out...
Don't let the Queen bully you. You have power over him, Lady Marjorie, as no one else does. Not even his mother. Ramsay Snow will arrive at Ironrath within the week. I would never ask this of you if it weren't so urgent.
Very well. I'll make your request, but I cannot promise anything.
Thank you, my lady. I will send a raven to my family at once.
Eita, não vai dar boa. Mano, que agonia que dá esse jogo. Gente, pelo jeito, ó, mudou. Eu vou aproveitar, vou acabar a live antes que eu fique mais agoniado. Eu não sei se isso é o primeiro, se isso tudo é só o primeiro episódio. Eu vou terminar a live por aqui. Porque eu tô bem agoniado de verdade. Gostei muito desse jogo. E pelo jeito salvou ali, então eu vou poder, acho que continuar daqui, não tenho certeza. Eu tô bem curioso pra saber se isso... Estrada Real Mata Lobos. Eu acho que isso é o terceiro capítulo, vamos ver. Imagina um cara. Cara, um amigo meu acabou de comprar essas fantasias de dinossauro. Não, 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 não. Caraca, aquilo tudo é um episódio só. Nossa, agora vai baixar. Quando vai voltar a jogar Typewriter com o Bernardo? Então, joga mais um, Fred. Tá, vou jogar mais um porque o Medina pediu. Eu vou, provavelmente, essa semana eu vou fazer mais um com ele, Kleber. Só que eu quero começar mais cedo. Fazer a live com o B. Vou fazer... Nossa, mano, vou fazer mais um. Vai dar mais uns 20 minutos. Vambora, vai. Estrada Real Mata Lobos. Eu acho que alguém se ferrou. Cala a boca, cavalo.
Seven hells.
Let's play a little game, shall we? Did you know my ancestors wore the skins of their enemies as a coat?
Ah, que filho da mãe.
Not my best work, unfortunately. I suppose I have fallen out of practice. But he didn't make it easy, what with all that bloody noise.
Like a drowning cat. I thought he'd never stop.
As my father likes to say, a naked man holds few secrets. But the flayed man holds none.
Pity he didn't know your father was the Warden of the North.
He does now. How much further is it to these foresters?
A day, my lord. 2 at most.
What was that?
My lord?
Shh. Listen.
Cara de medo.
Hear that?
No.
I know I heard something. Never mind. We've wasted enough time already.
Se correr o bicho pega, se ficar o bicho come. Meu Deus. Não passou nem o Wi-Fi aqui agora, gente. Você realmente vai lá. É óbvio que eu vou ter que ir lá, né? Vai dar um susto, quer apostar?
Bloody hell.
Caraca! Maluco! Os caras tiraram a pele da frente do cara. Chega, Medina.
Lord Ethan, as I was saying, you are young. And there are those within these walls who are uncertain of your leadership. But 100 generations of Forester Lords stand behind you. Lord Gerhard the Tall, who founded our house, and your grandfather, Lord Thorin the Bold, who seized back the river valley from the White Hills.
What did they call my father?
Lord Gregor the Good. He was fair and wise, and courageous in battle. Your father was
Posso
well
finalizar
regarded
agora
by
então,
nearly
povo?
everyone. It took years, if not decades, to earn. These were your father's people to lead and protect, and now they're yours. But your father did not bear this responsibility alone. He and every Forester Lord before him chose one man whom they trusted above all others, the Lord Sentinel. Forester traditions demand that a new Lord Sentinel must be chosen.
Keep walking, you craven son of a whore. Move.
Vamos mais um pouco então.
Summon the Lord. We need his judgment.
I've done nothing wrong. I was only trying to survive.
Lord Ethan. Miss.
Who is this man?
This craven is a deserter and a thief.
This house is doomed.
Essa casa o
We
quê?
all fucking know it.
Quiet, thief. Eric was supposed to be guarding our weapons, but instead we caught him stealing them.
2 shields and 3 spears.
Is what Sir Royland said true?
Yes, my lord. I fled. We should all flee. It's not stealing if you're taking what's yours by right. He speaks true. Right. I've a family to feed, and not 2 coins to rub together since Lord Gregor left us to rot here. Where's our pay? Our share of bread and wine grows smaller every day.
Leave the poor man alone!
Mercy. Lord Ethan, I know these words are hard, but they're honest. This house is falling. We'll never survive the coming winter.
Calm yourself.
The time for calm passed with the late Lord Forester. Now there's only chaos.
Para de chutar o cara, mano. Que agonia.
Lord Ethan, you must decide the punishment. Lord Gregor always took a thief's fingers. 3 of them.
Now may not be the time for harsh punishment. The men are on edge as it is.
Men need to know they cannot do whatever the fuck they please. Their lord will not permit it.
You can send him to the war.
I will decide.
Send him to the wall. Take his fingers. He's a thief. If you punish me, you'll be punishing an innocent man. It will be an injustice, my lord. Please, my lord. My family depends on me.
Enviá-lo para a muralha.
I sentence you to the wall, where you will join the Night's Watch.
Oh, please, my lord! My family, without me, they'll die!
Fiz cagada. Eu fiz cagada, eu fiz cagada.
The Lord must meet our punishment when it's due. Not just yourself, of course.
Maester, what do you think?
Me?
Yes. Did I do what's right?
The wall seems like a fitting place for a thief. I only hope he doesn't find Garrett there and take his anger out on the poor squire. You heard what the thief said. I expect this sort of thing will happen again. But a sentinel can help you in the face of disloyalty. You need someone you can trust by your side. Someone you can rely on, no matter the circumstance. Possessing wisdom.
Eu quero você.
You'd be the perfect choice.
Me? Oh, gods no. I can't get involved. I am a maester. At the Citadel, I swore an oath to serve as such.
Aí você não me ajuda, né?
Men for the role. They both want the job, but neither thinks very highly of the other.
How do I decide between them?
Talk to them. Solicit the opinion of people close to you.
Oh, meu Deus.
Here. The bracer of the sentinel. The badge of office.
Eu quero você, seu velho.
Council meeting. It would be wise to bestow this bracer upon your chosen sentinel then, to show that you are decisive and in control of this house. Your sentinel will wear this for all to see.
Take
I'll
it.
make the right choice as Sentinel.
Come speak with me when you're ready to convene the small council, my lord.
Não, eu quero você, seu bobo.
Duncan.
Yes, my lord.
I have much to consider and face a difficult decision.
Perhaps I can help. Your father often sought my counsel.
As Lord, I must name a Sentinel.
Of course. And if I may ask, who do you favor for the role? Perhaps I can share my insight. And talking can sometimes help you make a decision.
I haven't decided yet.
Well, you must soon, my lord. This is not a matter to be taken lightly.
Thank you, Duncan. I appreciate your advice.
I'm at your service, my lord.
Cadê o outro?
Ethan. Or should I say Lord Ethan?
Hello, Uncle Malcolm.
I saw what you did today. It's not an easy thing to do, showing mercy to a man who admits his guilt. But if you'll excuse me, my lord, I should finish packing before nightfall. I hope to be off tomorrow, at first light.
Uncle, why are you packing? You're not going somewhere, are you?
Your mother asked me to cross the narrow sea to find your brother, Asher.
Asher?
She has asked me to return with him, to help the house.
She said nothing of this to me.
Because she fears you will not agree. I told her my place is here, that I'll be of no help to you in Essos. But she insisted. I will hold, of course, until you've spoken with her about this. Just try to be kind to her. She's been living a nightmare made real. But you know that just as well.
She's my mother. Of course I'll be gentle.
I know you will. You're good-hearted, my lord. That is your true strength.
Mano, que
But my
agonia
mother's
que esse
fears
jogo
are not
dá.
the only ones I face. My people are scared as well. I'm told I must choose a sentinel.
If I may be so bold, Sir Royland is the man for the job. He'd be a fine choice. And I trust him.
Why Sir Royland?
We are at war. You need a warrior by your side. Royland has the respect of his men and will bring strength and discipline to this house. Duncan would offer sage advice, but now is not the time to negotiate. Not with the likes of Ramsay Snow.
Thank you, Uncle.
Ethan, I need to talk to you.
Isso, vai falar com ela. Ela vai te xingar, você fez coisa errada.
Mother told me Mira has asked for Lady Marjorie's help.
Did she?
I knew we could rely on Mira. She always thinks of family above all else. Hopefully Lady Marjorie's influence will be enough. But right now I'm more concerned about you. I saw what you did to that man. You said you'd get angry sometimes. This would have been a good time to see it.
I can't afford any more mistakes. Everyone knows what happened with Lord Whitehill. Garrett being sent to the wall without my knowledge.
I know. And that wasn't your fault.
Well, I'm the Lord. It's my responsibility. The people want me to lead. They need me to, but...
What? Ethan, please. Tell me.
I wish Father were here.
We all do, but Father is gone. You are the lord of this house, which is why you must be strong. You're just as capable as Asher or Roderick ever were. I know it. I only wish you did too.
You've always given me good advice. Thank you.
Dá a braçadeira pra ela, pronto. Que agonia, gente. Eu vou embora. Ei, adeus! Com a panela toda. Cara, que lindo. O jogo é tão bonito quanto a série.
Careful. Keep at it and you won't have much left. Something to pick your teeth with.
No, Ethan. Look at this. All good swords have a name. I call mine Two Brothers. I carved this to give me strength. And this, so I remember. I mean, I could never forget. But, oh, you know, don't you?
And what of your brother Asher? Where's his name?
There's only two sides to the blade. Besides, he left, so... Yeah. Someday, I'll have a real one. But not like that one. Only a lord could have that sword.
You'll have a good sword, I'm sure of it.
Só vai morrer, vai deixar a espada da hora pra ele,
I
fica
saw what you
tranquilo.
did to that man. Was he our enemy? A bad man? Everyone keeps talking about them. Enemies.
No, he's not our enemy, but he did a bad thing.
Then I wish you'd hurt him. People who do bad things need to be punished. Someone did something bad to Father and Roderick. Someone should hurt them even worse. I want a real sword. No one's afraid of wood. I'll find the men who took Roderick someday, and I'll make sure I have a real sword when I do.
Eu sou um péssimo irmão. Jesus.
Do it like you mean it.
Morde limão, Medina.
Yes, Lord Ethan. Are you prepared to name your sentinel?
What is it you're doing over here?
Admiring the ironwood, my lord. I studied it at the Citadel. The wood may be black, but I see gold. An entire forest of gold.
What do you mean?
It is our greatest asset, my lord. Why not give some of our ironwood to House Bolton and have them leave us be? We could ransom ourselves. You can hardly put a price on your own life, or the lives of those you love.
A sensible plan, Maester. It may come to that.
I'm glad to hear your mind is open to possibility.
Agora me ajuda
My lord, are you now ready to name your sentinel?
Yes, Maester. I'm ready.
Very well. I will convene the small council at once.
Eu apertei o botão errado. Não, eu apertei o botão errado. Eu nem falei com o outro da espada. Eita merda. Não, pera aí. Não!
You may sit.
I believe
Eu
Lord
não sei o que eu
Ethan
faço.
has reached his decision.
Before I name my sentinel, I must tell you. Duncan, Royland, this house needs you both.
But you can only choose one, my lord.
Let him be on with it.
Many thought either of you would make a fine sentinel, but I have made my decision.
Pimenta. Dá pra mãe dele. Vou ficar com Duncan.
Duncan Tuttle, you will be my sentinel.
Tuttle! This is reckless. Lord Ethan has made his choice. I will not disappoint you, my lord.
Now, Sentinel, what do you have to report of Ramsay Snow?
Our scouts say he's only a day's ride from here, with no time to waste.
Who knows what he's capable of? We need to prepare for the worst.
There's no need to panic. We can devise a plan to deal with him.
The Boltons need our people to harvest the ironwood. Even the bastard Ramsay must understand that.
He's not coming here to negotiate. We must answer with the sword.
That's bloody suicide. You gamble with the lives of everyone within these walls. Ignore Sir Royland. You named me Sentinel. I knew this would happen. He cannot be trusted.
This is the bloody small council. Lord Ethan deserves to hear from all of us.
Let Sir Royland speak. I'd like to hear what he has to say. Sir Royland.
No. You chose your sentinel. He should speak on this.
Sir Royland is clearly able and ready to take up arms, but the rest of our soldiers are not. We need to take a cunning approach.
Fala, Robson, como é que você tá, meu querido? Eu estou fazendo o jogo mais agoniante da minha vida.
Gentlemen, please.
Você vai fazer suco. Ah, tá. Pô, arranja um pouco aí, Medina.
Thank the gods Mira has asked Lady Marjorie for her help. It's not too late for the Crown to intervene on our behalf, but we must have a plan if Mira's efforts are not successful. I trust Mira's judgment. I don't doubt she did everything within her power to help us.
Mother, what do you recommend?
A mãe é uma boa conselheira.
Whatever he wants and be done with it.
Acabar com isso é perigoso demais para fazer o contrário. Eu concordo plenamente com você.
Why not make an offering for peace, my lord?
Yeah, the wisdom of the Citadel.
We can give the Boltons ironwood in exchange for their protection.
You must be mad. It's pure folly to just give away the only currency we have to bargain with.
Enough.
Nós lutaremos, faremos uma barganha. Ai, meu Deus. Vamos fazer barganha.
Tengrin has swayed me. We will offer the Boltons a share of the ironwood, and we will promise our people to harvest it, thus securing their safety.
As Sentinel and Castellan, I must warn against this. You may do this for some gain now, but in the end, it will starve this house.
If we don't, there may be no House Forrester at all.
If you aren't ready for a fight, you're bound to lose when one breaks out.
Ethan has made his opinion known, and you will.
Eu fico com GTA V, né, Kleber? Assim, esse é um jogo muito bonito. É um jogo que é bem legal, é bem envolvente a história dele. Passando o filme, Fred. Qual filme que tá passando?
We could offer him the ironwood in the courtyard.
My lord.
Então, Kleber, mas o GTA V é um jogo muito mais completo. Tem corrida, mata-mata, história. Você pode jogar com um monte de gente. Esse aqui é um joguinho pra você... Quando você estiver mais de boa, que você não sem tanta adrenalina, mais história. Eu não lembro o que é esse Ramsay. Meu Deus do céu... Ah, põe ele no...
A wise move, my lord.
It's careless. Can't you see Tuttle is steering you wrong?
That's enough, Royland. Lord Ethan has given his command.
How many years have I served this?
É lindo esse jogo, é lindo. Parece um filme mesmo, mas, cara, é arriscado.
My lord, but you are not ready to be lord of this house. You're likely to get us all killed.
Sit down at once.
Toma!
Apologies, my son. But now that it is settled, we know what we must do. You will meet Ramsay Snow in the Great Hall.
And we will offer the ironwood, providing a safe future for this house.
And don't worry, Lord Ethan. I will stand beside you, where your sentinel belongs.
Then perhaps we should adjourn. We have to prepare.
Ah, tá, parece filme. Entendi.
My lord, you have named your sentinel, but you still seem conflicted. And no matter what, you can't be indecisive. Not if you want to help this house. Forgive me.
There will always be those who question your leadership, which is why you need allies you can rely on. Family. Mira has done everything she can in King's Landing. but there are others who can help us. What about your brother, Asher?
Malcolm told me. You want to bring him back?
He's a skilled fighter. But what's more, he has the will to fight. A hunger for it. He always protected you and your sister.
Daí da outra língua rei.
Help we can get.
Ah, não consegui responder nada.
Do you remember the miller's boy? How he tormented you? I wanted to intervene, but your father said Ethan must fight his own battles. But when Asher saw it, he didn't take a breath. He grabbed the miller's boy by the neck. That was his first instinct. Asher knocked out half the poor boy's teeth. Of course, your father was furious, but you were in danger and there was nothing else Asher needed to know. Asher does not hesitate. He acts, and we need that. You have many fine qualities.
Não precisamos Asher.
But you do not have that anger inside you. It's something we could use. You're a thinker, Ethan. You contemplate, and the Lord needs that.
You know, like me. I like you, yes. Sorry, don't speak English. Really. Unreally.
I'm trying to do what's best for this family. What this family needs. Ethan, let me send Malcolm to Essos.
Fine. Malcolm will go to Essos and bring Asher back.
Doutor Lindo Rego. Cara, esse nome é sensacional.
Thank you, Ethan. I'm glad you will let me do this. Know that you never stand alone. You are a Forrester. Mira stands with us, and she may be able to help us yet.
Mira. Eu tenho uma leve impressão que eu fiz uma cagada. Quem ser no inferno por dentro assim jurava que por que eu peguei? Devolva a chave. Não sei nem o que ela abre.
Marjorie? Oh. Lady Marjorie is still with the king? I thought you might want to know.
Like balls.
Thank you.
Depende.
I thought we were friends, Mira. When you dismissed me the other day, I won't say it didn't hurt my feelings. We've known each other for years, and yet to be treated like that.
I'm sorry, Sarah. You shouldn't take it personally.
Well, I did. I thought there was trust between us. Friends don't hold secrets from one another.
Guardam sim, você vai matar minha família se eu te contar, tenho certeza.
And she values your opinion very much.
Sarah,
Esse é Game of Thrones, Robson. É paralela aos episódios.
Are you all right, my lady?
The king was not inclined to offer help for your family. I'll need this mended.
Gods.
He said I was too easily swayed. And he reminded me that I am not yet his wife. I hate his fear. For now. But it will be a long time before I can ask him for anything again. Nothing I said could cheer him.
I'm so sorry, my lady. I should never have asked you for the king's help.
Understand, it was my mother's plan, not mine. I just hope you can find some way to forgive me.
This is simply not how things are done, Mira. Not in King's Landing.
I'm sorry, my lady.
Soon I will be queen, and maybe then I'll be in a better position to help you. But for now, we must both be cautious.
I must send a raven. I have to warn my family. If you'll excuse me, my lady.
Eita, deu ruim agora.
Milady. Begging your pardon, milady. I hope I didn't frighten you.
How long have you been waiting there?
Not long. I was just passing by when I saw you emerge from Lady Marjorie's room. I hope you saw. I was right before. About Lady Marjorie and Queen Cersei. I just want you to know, I can help you if you'd like. And your family, if you're willing to trust me. I hear all sorts of things. Things that could be useful for you.
How can you help me? My problems can't be solved by what you might overhear.
Which is why you must trust me, milady. You need allies. Hopefully I've proven I can be useful to you.
I'm sorry. I really must go.
Please don't despair. I know people who... People who'd be willing to help you.
Não, não. Ai, ela vai. Eita! Que armadura linda. Quase um cavaleiro do Zodíaco. Será que não vou ver no 7 de setembro?
Where's Sir Royland? He should be here. The man values pride more than honor. We'll do without him. And without King's Landing. I know you'd hoped Mira could help us, but I'm confident we've enough strength of our own. Your men stand ready to act if needed.
I hope so.
You made the right
Eu acho que vai dar ruim.
Isn't this a lovely pile of timber? Not the place I'd want to be if there was a fire.
Ironwood is near impervious to flame, my lord.
Is it?
May I introduce Lord Ramsay of House
Não joguei
Bolton,
não, Hobbs.
son of Roose Bolton. Although a bastard, Lord Ramsay has the full authority of
Thank
the
you.
Warden
No,
of the...
that's enough. Who is this little boy? Is he lost?
Lord Ramsay, welcome to Ironrath.
Aren't you the little lord? Lord Whitehall told me you were young, but this... Look at you.
Cara, eu tô querendo pegar um joguinho novo de zumbi,
A
cara.
token for the new Warden of the North.
Let me guess. Forrester Iron.
Carved by our most skilled craftsmen.
Ironwood. Doesn't look like much. Don't know what's so special about it.
Your father will appreciate it, I hope. Our ironwood is highly sought after.
My father is not so easily impressed. Not bad. Lord Whitehill, can your lot do this?
Given enough time, we could learn...
Given enough time, you could do a great many things. But not this, apparently. It seems the Foresters have a talent for something after all.
Lord Ramsay, we have another gift. We'd like to offer to your father. There are several ironwood groves along the borders of our land, all producing tall, strong trees. We'd like to give your father 2 of these groves in tribute.
Give him. He is your warden. What's yours is already his. Look at that. More Forrester.
Lord Ramsay?
Come out where I can see you.
We really must focus on the business at hand.
Lord Ramsay, I understand you've come here for assurance of our fealty.
Fuck fealty. We came here for justice.
We'll get to your justice. First, let's see you bend the knee to my father, Lord Bolton, Warden of the North. Words are wind. Anyone can say they're loyal.
My lord.
Ha! That wasn't so hard now, was it? Here's the thing. I don't care about your loyalty. And I care even less about a bunch of trees on some far-off hill. The Crown, however, wants what you've got. Whatever you've been supplying the Starks for centuries. Ships, shields, chamber pots. I expect you'll do the same for us. My father has promised as much to the king. You wouldn't want to make him a liar, would you? That wouldn't reflect well on me.
You needn't worry. Your father will have what he needs.
That's a good little lord.
You can't trust her, Forrester. They murdered our men.
It was a Forrester squire who did it. One Whitehill soldier dead. One Bolton. Yet your man lived.
No, you're mistaken. That's not how it happened.
Our men are dead. How it happened is irrelevant. Then you welcomed me into your hall like a proper lord, hoping I wouldn't linger outside long enough to notice your pathetic little army. That sort of insolence from one of our loyal bannermen will not do. So I've come up with a solution that will benefit everyone. The Whitehills will be taking control of your ironwood from this day forward.
What?
What? The Ironwood? But...
That is our livelihood.
Then you'd better well find another fucking job.
You can't do that.
Why not? You know something the Whitehills don't? We are talking about trees. You grow them, you cut them down.
The Whitehills had ironwood, once, but now those hills are bare.
Hence the name, of course.
They know nothing of how to cultivate the forest.
Look at their sigil, my lord. A barren hill.
Do you want ironwood for the next 5 years, or the next 50 generations?
The little lord does have a point. We'll try this. Lord Whitehill will take half of your ironwood, and we'll see who fares better.
But my lord...
Half of something is better than the nothing you had before. To ensure there's no trouble, Lord Whitehill will install a garrison of 20 men within your walls.
At Ironrath, that we cannot abide. Ethan.
They'll help maintain the king's peace. And make sure there's no more trouble.
This will cause more trouble, not less.
Not for me. You have a man you trust?
My son, Griff.
Griff will lead the garrison.
You have no right. Whitehills have no place here.
Lads, do make this visit worthwhile.
Please, Duncan, don't.
Look at this, little Forrester. You're not frightened, are you?
Lord Ramsay, please.
And you? Are you Lord Ethan's older sister?
I'm his twin, my lord.
Oh, twins. Well, like the Queen and her brother. Well, hopefully not just like the Queen and her brother. I never had a sister. Always wanted one.
Enough, Lord Snow.
I have an idea. You'll come with me. You can be my highborn ward.
Lord Ramsay, that's enough.
Do you like hunting?
Let her go.
She's quite pretty, your sister.
You've gone too far, Lord Ramsay. I demand you let her go.
I suppose you can stay. Aren't you the brave lord?
Ethan! No! What have you done? No!
But I don't want the brave lord. Far too much trouble.
Ethan! Ethan!
You
no!
fucking bastard!
No!
Even though you did bend the knee.
My son.
I think we've come to an understanding.
Lord Ethan!
I certainly feel better about all this.
What have you done?
However, the Foresters need to keep their end of the bargain. Take the boy as your ward.
No!
Kill him if they give you any trouble.
Brian!
Lovely meeting all of you. We'll have to do it again sometime.
Somebody help him!
Fetch the mace so quickly!
You brought this on yourself.
Mama!
Stop!
Don't let him take me!
Let him go!
Stop them!
Help me!
Stop it!
Let me
Bring
go!
them to Ryan! Do something!
Ethan? My son.
Caramba. Tudo isso para começar.
Ethan sacrificed himself for us all. He saved Talia's life. He'll be remembered as Ethan the Brave.
This house needs a leader.
Lord Ethan named me Sentinel. I will lead this house.
My sister asked you to swear loyalty to her son, and you did it without flinching.
We can't let them hurt Ryan too. We have to stop them.
We do not stand alone. There are those who will fight for us. Those who hold House Forrester above all other loyalties. Those who will not stop until Ethan is avenged. Until Ryan is home again, our house will not fall. We will be ready.
Nothing comes without a cost, my lady. Are you prepared for what might happen?
Devia ter ido encontrar esse viado no portão. Que ódio, mano. Eu estou perplexo nesse momento. Nossa senhora, mano, na moral, eu tô bravo. Eu tô... Sei lá. Gente, eu não sei se eu... Eu posso mudar isso? Não. Gente, então com 2 horas de live eu vou finalizar aqui. Cara, que raiva que eu tô desse cara, mano. Nossa. Eu vou ter que baixar o próximo aí pra poder fazer mais uma live disso. Vocês curtiram? Vocês que estão vendo? Eu tô aqui chorando que nem criança. Por que, Luiz? Vocês gostaram da live de Game of Thrones? Que assim, gostamos. Aí eu vou baixar o 2º episódio. Senão eu vou deletar esse negócio do jogo, do play. Eu preciso do feedback de vocês. Faço mais um ou deleto o jogo? Ok, Luiz. Mano, eu tô muito puto. Sim, Kleber, mas aqui é pra não ficar que nem... Semana... Sexta-feira rolou de GTA. Aí ontem eu não consegui fazer. Aí hoje eu fiz de Game of Thrones. É pra variar um pouco, pra não ficar sempre GTA. Na verdade, hoje, se a Su não fosse começar comigo a live, eu ia fazer uma live de Resident Evil. Não sei, me deu vontade de jogar Resident Evil de novo. Então, baixo mais um ou deleto o negócio daqui? Sei lá, continua. Ah, Kleber, a probabilidade de eu passar medo de eu gritar jogando Resident Evil que nem uma menina é gigantesca. Ontem eu abri o Resident Evil só pra ver como é que tava. Cara, eu dei uns 3 berros, cara. Uns 3 berros. O João, o Arrow tava aqui em casa. Mano, ele rachava de rir. Ele rachava de rir. Mas é um jogo que me deu vontade de fazer live de volta. Mas já que ninguém opinou, eu não sei o que eu faço. Vou perguntar lá no Clube do Bolinha. Bloodborne. Eu não sei nem onde tá o Bloodborne, Luiz. Eu quero ver se eu consigo fazer uma live de The Division. Eu já fiz no canal há muito tempo atrás. Muito tempo mesmo. É da hora. Mas ainda não sei se dá pra fazer de volta. Tem que fazer. Vai outra live tipo Rider com o Bernardo. Não, isso vai rolar, isso vai rolar. Gente, mas eu vou terminar por aqui. Beijo no coração de vocês. Tela azul. Até a próxima. Beijo e tchau!